What's up, everybody? Welcome to the PixelPlay Sidequest, your bonus content here on YouTube. My name is Adam, aka CS Radical, joined by Chris, aka Jin and Chris. We here to do some more top fives. We going back to the boss fights route. Now, we're going to be probably all over the place with this one, and also, we don't have the exact full guide to work from here, or full library, because we haven't played all of these to varying degrees. I've played the newest one. Chris has not, but Chris has played more of the weird in-between ones than I have. But we're doing Kingdom Hearts. Kaylan's favorite games.
Yeah, I wish Kaylan was kind of here.
Why is he not here?
Just to watch this, you know? Like,
just be like, yeah, I sure understood that one. which would be funnier, too, because I'm pretty sure the odds of us putting even a single Disney character on here is low.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to think too much about that. For those who are unfamiliar with our system, the gist of it is that Chris and I will be both giving our top fives, and we will score them based on the placement we get. So if I put something in at number 1, it gets 5 points. If I put something in number 5, it gets 1. So whatever the top 5 scores are will make the list, and if we have to do a coin flip because we got a tie, well, Chris will win those. And the joke will keep going until the beatings will continue until, morale gets better. It's just going to stay this way for a while.
Till morale gets better. Oh, yeah. That's
the beatings will continue until the Google coin flip hits heads. There's nothing I can do. It keeps going tails. It makes sense. Chris is the bigger Sonic fan.
This is true. And I do blame that fully for this outcome every time.
Well, I'm going to go out of the gate here with one that I think people might not be thinking about.
Okay.
And I mean, you'll tell me if it actually feels that way. Because I look at this as a boss fight because at the time this game came out, this was considered that because of just the sheer scale of it. But I went with my number 1, the 1000 Heartless fight from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think of that one. Oh, I really enjoyed that. Oh, I like that answer.
And some people might make the argument, and if you want to do it in the comments below, everybody, go ahead. I look at that as a boss fight because at that time, you did not take on a fight that big before.
No, I would consider that a boss fight.
It was meant to be big in scope.
Yeah. That was a
horrible picture where it's got nothing to it.
It was Sora running at like 1,000 Heartless. Yeah, that was a really cool moment.
Me trying to get a picture that's, better than 144p.
I mean, it was on PS2. You were going to get 480p at best.
This is the thing I hate. I got to go now do a special Google Advanced Image. This is the thing I hate about Google. It's like, hey, I need an image for something. And it goes, cool, I got you. And then I go, but I really need one that, looks like it was made for a monitor that was made after 1985.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I got you, bro. And then it's just all Instagram, so they're actually not even sized properly.
Yeah.
I hate Google. Can you tell I hate Google?
Yes, I can tell you hate Google.
All right, well, I've given up on direct screenshots from the game, and I'm just going to do I assume somebody's art of it. Yeah, it's like somebody's cosplay or something with it. It's the best I can do. I'll just make it low poly enough so that it doesn't quite look like a cosplay.
Yeah, is that action figures or something?
It's either an action figure or some guy cosplaying and then superimposing it on there. I can't really tell.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It probably is a figure. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was enough time to finally put my number 1 down, which I assume is going to be somewhere in here. I don't even know why I put it on there because we don't know for sure, but it's staying there until further notice.
So my number 1 is extremely biased. I'm not going to lie. This is one of probably the times in these top 5s where it is a huge bias for me. And that's because I'm going with, I don't know how to say this properly, but it's called Chernabog. So it is Kingdom Hearts 1. It is the giant demon coming out of a volcano from Fantasia. So,
okay. You know what? Now that I realize it's you, it makes so much more sense.
Yes. And this is definitely going to be the bias of the Disney for me. It's actually, oddly enough, the only Disney one I have for the most part. I kind of have another one, but it's like not really. Yeah, so this one, I loved this, and it's, again, Chernobog, which I did not know the name until I Googled it today, I'm not going to lie. In Fantasia, this is a giant demon that bursts out of a volcano, and it has this incredible orchestrated music, which is like Fantasia, the whole thing. It's a real, actual piece of music. Disney didn't make it. They're using like already existing pieces like the Nutcracker and that kind of stuff. When I played Kingdom Hearts the first time, and this thing showed up as kind of like the second final boss, it was before you got to Ansem and had to do all the Ansem steps. I heard the Fantasia music, which is this epic, scary as shit music, and it started playing. And all of a sudden you were flying with your like Peter Pan flight, and that thing just appeared in front of you in kind of surrounded by darkness. Obviously, if it was more modern, it probably would have had the actual volcano and better stuff around it versus just you flying in darkness with this thing as you tried to fight it mid-flight. But my God, like this thing excited the hell out of me, just because of all the Heartless and all that kind of stuff. This one character from Fantasia of all the Disney movies from the 1940s fit the most to me in that moment. And it became my favorite moment in Kingdom Hearts. It still is. Not because of the story beats and all that other stuff, just because of my extreme bias of Fantasia being such a cool concept and it being thrown into this, which oddly enough mixes that Disney and dark theming perfectly. Like it kind of blends the two. So, yeah.
All right, well, speaking of biases, I'll get this out of the way now. I managed to put one thing above it. Sephiroth, doesn't even matter which one.
It's funny you said it like that, because my number 2 is also Sephiroth. And I wrote, because I put also which Kingdom Hearts it was in, and I just wrote any Kingdom Hearts, I believe. I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure he's in every single one all the time.
I basically just selected one because it's the first time.
Yeah.
I think the boss fight in 2 is the better one, but the moment of getting Sephiroth the first time is
so cool.
Even me not caring that much about Final Fantasy VII back in the day, even the first second that boss fight started, I went, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's hard. I do remember working my way up to beating him back on the PS2. I don't know if I'd have the patience to do it now, but wow. Yeah.
Did you say he was your number 2 as well?
Yeah, he's my number 2 as well, so I think that just bumped him immediately.
I can kind of assume now where he's going to end up at the end of this. So, no, let's just get him over there.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful man. He's just going to stab you.
The hair with the up and then the down, like, how do you do that? I don't think
he understood Kingdom Hearts hairstyle very well.
He did. He made Kingdom Hearts, let's face it.
Lots of belts and just the most gravity-defying hair.
Yeah, like the front of it makes no sense. Your hair cannot go up and then fold down on itself without something being there, but either.
Chris, I don't think you understand. All right, so we both go number 2. So I'll just skip right to number 3 then.
Yeah.
So I end up going with, just for set piece purposes, the final boss in Kingdom Hearts 2 was Xemnas.
That's my number 3 as well.
We are matching up quite a bit here, which actually means this
yeah.
pushes it
I
up
put
to
like
number 2 because the other ones are 5.
Xemnas or something. Like that's how I worded it. But yeah, the final Xemnas whole thing.
You two can scooch over. We're actually, I actually thought we were going to have way more variants, and it turns out we actually are matching quite a bit.
Yeah, besides our number 1, everything else is lining up. But yeah, that Xemnas fight in 2. Oh.
Also, we want to speak about style. Hang on, let me get a good image.
That's true.
Because again, Google's like, you want like low quality? Thanks, Google. No, I don't.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I want. This man understood fashion.
Yeah, he did.
Looking like fucking Kingdom Hearts the Riddler.
Yeah, like the outfit he put on to destroy, or I guess not destroy the world, but like, I don't know, destroy a bunch of worlds to build a heart. Yeah, like that's the outfit. He was like, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to be Cruella de Vil, and I'm going to be fancy about it.
Yeah, and so, well, it's you know what? It is still made out of puppies, but it's made out of nobody puppies.
Oh. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Did you have a favorite part of that fight? Because, I mean, there's a couple stages, I guess, to it, or forms.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole thing, right? I feel like one port you're like on a flying hoverboard kind of thing and fighting stuff away as they're there, and then after that it's like you and Riku fighting him, and it even switches over to Riku while Sora gets trapped, and you have to take him out in a certain amount of time, or else Sora will lose all his health, and technically you lose the fight. Then you get to that part where you have to mash a button. Like I think it was just like X or triangle or whatever, and the two of you just hit him 1,000 times. Crazy, like such a cool cinematic, but also kind of difficult, but fun fight.
Well, you say difficult, but then there's always like the final mix boss fights they add to it later on. Then it's like, actually.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But man, like, side note, you keep saying Riku, and my Final Fantasy X brain is just going, I know you mean Riku, but also Riku.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Who also shows up in Kingdom Hearts 2, just to make it more complicated.
That's true. They never say her name though. I think they're just like the gull wings or the whatever they're called.
Yeah, I think they just intentionally not do it.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But alas, so we tied on the threes. All right, so I guess I'm going to number 4 now.
Yeah,
there's no way we match on this. I'll be stunned. Because is it a hard boss fight? No. Is it an important boss fight? No. But you can't tell me as a Final Fantasy fan at the very beginning of the first game to be like, why? How the fuck am I fighting Tidus? By the way, I knew that the first time was the actual way to say it because I thought it was Tidus the whole time. But fighting Tidus, Waka, and Selphie all at the same time was like, what? And my brain just exploded.
That is a very cool moment. I
know
don't
it ain't
have
making
that
this
one.
list, but still.
I mean, it might because
I mean,
you don't have.
yeah,
my
we
number
might be in
4.
coin flip territory because I doubt you have my 5.
Probably not.
Actually, no, I know you don't have my 5 because it's from Kingdom Hearts 3. There's no way you can have my 5.
Imagine. I lied this whole time. No, that's a very cool fight. Especially since this was like, I think I played this very soon after 10 as well. Like, I don't think it was very long afterwards because I was slightly late getting into the PS2 times, so I was kind of catching up. Kingdom Hearts I bought on day 1 as a new release, but I'd only just played Final Fantasy X not long before. So
I wasn't aware of it when it first came out, and then when I saw people talk about it, I was like, it's a fucking Disney game. Why the hell do I care? Like me being a cool teenager, I was not a cool teenager. Being like, I'm not gonna play some stupid kids game. And then one of my friends showed me it, and of course the Sephiroth fight was one of them, and I'm like, the fuck did I miss?
Yeah. I saw a commercial on TV and it was like Final Fantasy characters and Disney. And even though I was in my like first year of university, I was still just as much of a Disney guy as I am now. So I was like, I need this game day 1. It's somehow mixing my 2 favorite things. I saw like Cloud and then I saw Winnie the Pooh. And I was like, I love both of these things. I need it.
I mean, they understood the assignment. It's like, look, here's another chance for you to actually get, your favorite Final Fantasy actors. Or Final Fantasy characters, and they get voice acting now. But also, you get to beat the shit out of Clayton from fucking Tarzan. What do you want?
Yeah, that was cool. I'm not gonna lie, I would have liked to put that one on here because it was very satisfying to beat the fuck out of him. But
all right, what was your number 4?
My number 4 is also from Kingdom Hearts 1. It is the possessed Riku fight. So it's when you're
like where he's like in the midst of like taking Kyrie's heart and you're fighting in like Hullabashan.
You're in
it's kind of like the first time you hear about Ansem.
Yes. Yeah, and he's possessed by
I thought about putting that one on there because it's still like, the idea of him saying like, I am Ansem, the seeker of darkness. Like that line still kind of echoes in my head a little bit.
Yeah, it was just so cool because like Riku was the guy you're like looking for along with Kyrie. And he was like your buddy, and he also had like the cool Disney-looking kind of clothes on. And all of a sudden, he's just got like this like heartless outfit on the like looks like an exoskeleton kind of thing.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool outfit.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Plus, it's just like learning like holy crap, the one guy you've been looking for is like him and Ansem. Turns out it's like he's now possessed by Ansem or taking him, and he's gonna take Kyrie's heart, and all this stuff starts going down. And yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely a lot of little things from that game that they actually did surprisingly well, and that was definitely one of them where it just kind of catches you off guard.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're in honorable mention territory. So, like I said, I have one that was from Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's one of the, like I said, really hard ones from the Remind DLC. I will not say anything about the really big one, because it's not on my list, but I know because Chris at some point is going to like Kingdom Hearts 3, which I believe I console share with you because I think I bought it digitally.
I also own it. I bought the Kingdom Hearts collection, which is
so you just end up getting everything
1.5 and 2.5 and 2.8 and 3.
There you go.
Makes
But
sense.
yeah, there's one specific extra fight in 3 that I don't want to mention anything about because there is some level of spoiler territory with that. But I'm going to just, as an honorable mention at this point, because she ain't making the cut, Data Shion from Kingdom Hearts 3 is it's one of those fights that, like, it is hard as shit, but just the way that she moves, how fluidity it is, and how, like, she darts around the map, and it just kind of throws you off. It's like, oh, shit. Because you're so used to with so many fights just being like, here's a big hulking fucking thing, and you're just dodging a few, like, fireballs and shit, and you go whack the giant blob. Whereas with her, it's like, oh, fuck, where did you go? Oh, my God, I gotta keep up. It's not even a fight that I would say is, like, I mean, it's still good, but it's more memorable just because, like, it's one of those few fights that I have where I felt like, oh man, like this is different from like most of them. Similar to how like Sephiroth is when you play him for the first time, and it's such a much harder fight than you're used to. Data Shion was another case where I'm like, okay, no, I actually have to keep my eyes a little bit busier than usual here. Okay.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a Kingdom Hearts, post game fight.
Yeah, the last one, and I will speak nothing of it because that fight can go fuck itself. It is stupid hard, the final secret boss fight in that game. Jesus Christ. So what you got for your honorable mention then?
For my honorable mention, it's nowhere near as epic as yours. I just liked the imagery of this one. It's the Oogie Boogie fight from Nightmare Before Christmas.
I did consider that one too.
Yeah. I just loved... I loved the Nightmare Before Christmas, and the movie itself has kind of the same scene that the fight is with, like, the Wheel of Doom or whatever. It's like playing roulette. I just love the look of that fight and the mechanic of the wheel, and you got to make sure that it stops where you can go up and hit Oogie and all that kind of stuff. It's just
that's a fight where I go, man, if we got that again in Kingdom Hearts 3 or obviously like the new one now with the improved graphics and being able to make it look even more like the animation, oh man, how pretty would that have been?
That would have been really cool.
All right, but our fight is between Riku and the trio of Tito, Waka, and Selfie, and I guarantee you I'm losing this fight, but the coin flip is happening. I wish I could make this shit up, but I lost again.
Why don't you just start choosing Tails?
I could just start lying, and this would be easier.
Or there is that, because it's not like I didn't like your answer as well. So it could just
no, but apparently everything else didn't. So I'm gonna flip you so you're actually up a little bit better there. And all right, we got a coin flipped between 3 and 4 as well. I forgot about that. Oh, sure. So I win the one that doesn't matter whether it stays in the list or not. All right, well, that's fair. You know what? I'll take that. I don't have to do any extra work.
That's true.
So there we go. There's our list. 2 sexy boys with silver hair, and then those guys.
And then
well, I guess Riku kind of... Well, no, Riku's underage. I shouldn't say that out loud.
That's true. But also has the same hair. What is with Square and, like, the silver hair? I've just
You know the answer to that question. It's this guy.
It's this guy. That's true. It's like, oh, this was very popular. We'll keep doing that.
This guy is the reason for a lot of things.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Just like... Dun, 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 dun. Just like... This motherfucker is the reason for spikes.
Yeah, that's true.
If you fucking idiots didn't fawn the fuck over their stupid haircuts and Broody McBruderson walking through the fire and flames like he's a fucking walking Dragon Force song, we wouldn't have had this or this or like 90% of Organization 13.
Yeah, they're all just a
because
member
also,
of Sephiroth, right?
You know what? I can keep this joke going. You want to know why Kyrie's hair and Shion's hair is kind of like the way that it is? Because y'all don't shut the fuck up about this bitch either.
You're killing me, man. Oh, you're breaking me. It's true, though. It's absolutely
But
true.
mostly this bitch.
Mostly him, yeah. Walking through the fire like you're a Dragon Force song.
Walking through the fire and flames like a Dragon Force song.
That's fucking... I'm going to laugh about that. Like 3 hours from now when we're done podcasting, I'm going to be like laying in bed and I'm just going to be giggling to myself because it's so funny.
Through the fire and...
Now I want that moment, but I want somebody to mod in that song instead.
Yeah,
of
we'll
Sephiroth's
just like put the entire final fight scene from Advent Children to that song.
theme. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh, that would probably fit.
Probably would with how long that fight is.
Yeah.
He'll just be, by the time that the guitar solo is going, he's throwing all the fucking buildings at Cloud, offering him presents.
Yeah. Oh, so
I don't remember much about that movie, but if I remember two things, it's Tifa's fight in the church, and then literally just Sephiroth saying, Cloud, I've thought of a wonderful present for you.
it's true.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess other than other shorter silver hair pretending to be 2B from Nier Automata before 2B was from Nier Automata, just crying mother over and over again.
Yeah, I remember that. I actually do remember that.
What was that fucking guy's name?
I don't remember.
That's going to
That's
bug
the
me. I
only
better
thing.
do this now before I forget. Character. What was that stupid asshole's name? Kadaj.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, there were two others, but who cares?
Yeah, who cares about those ones? I remember. Weren't they all just Sephiroth? Isn't everybody just Sephiroth? If you're not Sephiroth, then you're just still Sephiroth.
I'm Sephiroth. No, I broke the dam.
Oh.
All right, I think we've made our point here. We got a pretty
Yep.
good list here. I mean, there's a little bit of bias in some of them, but look, if you're sitting there thinking Sephiroth doesn't belong on the list, I mean, you're not a Final Fantasy fan. In which case, how did you get to this game anyway in the first place?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a bunch that we missed. I know there's a few like final mix bosses. There's some like I know the Lingering Will is one that a lot of people talk about. Also, what's the name of the character? Like it's basically Xemnas before Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts 1. He's just the robed dude before we knew what
Yes.
Organization 13 was.
Yeah.
So like there were guys like that. I had a soft spot for other fights. Like I really did like the Pete boss fight from the Steamboat Willie section.
Yes, I love that one. I love that one because just the
But like
aesthetic.
in terms of like, I try to be a little more gauging of like, okay, what fights actually meant a lot to me personally, and what were just like, oh, that's kind of cool looking.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Same.
But either way, that is gonna do it for us. So we are gonna say goodbye for now. Obviously, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content, and we will see you on the next one, which I don't even remember what the thing is next. It's probably like music or some shit. I don't remember. Anyways, so take care. Actually, that's a perfect it's Through the Fire and the Flames. We can bring it up again then. So that's going to do it, guys. So take care, and bye-bye for now.